Hi and welcome to Aquatic. Today I'm bringing you a fry development video of Osteogaster schultzei, the dark variant or the black variant. Up here now we've got the fry at 7 days old. They're currently measuring 9mm total length, so that's from the nose of the fish until the end of the caudal fin or the tail fin. They're currently in a 10 to 12 liter tank, somewhere around there. They're in here with a cleanup crew of some ram's horn snails. They were fed microworms at the start of their life, but the white particles that you can see in the tank now is some homemade gel food with various ingredients. As it's an Osteogaster, it's a lineage 7 fish. All Osteogaster are lineage 7. They got their name from a guy called Willy Schultz. It's currently not known where they originate in the wild from. They're currently still scientifically considered a junior or a synonym of Osteogaster guinea or the bronze Corydoras schultzei in English, or Corydoras previously. Here is a 40 liter tank with more fry of them, 7 days old in here as well, and with some homemade gill food, some snails to clean up, and also some snails that I haven't gotten rid of that I don't want in there, Fysa snails especially. And sometimes in the trade this fish is sold under the name Black Venezuelanus Cory, or Black Venezuela Cory I should say, and the variant that isn't dark or black is sometimes sold under the name Gold Shoulder Cory. Here we've got the fry at 1 month, and it's currently measuring 9mm standard length, so that's between the nose of the fish until the caudal peduncle, just in front of the caudal fin or tail fin. They're in here with a bunch of other juvenile fish currently growing out. The one that you can see in the background now is an Osteogaster CW14, so a red stripe. And the previous tank was 63 liters. The one we're currently watching is 222 liters, so it measured 110 centimeters by 45 by 45. And this is a line-bred fish originating from Germany. In the late 80s there was a guy who line-bred his darkest fry, crossed them over and over and over again to lock down this trait, and afterwards they were exported to the Czech Republic, where they kept line breeding them, and eventually they made it out over or in the trade all across the globe. Here we're currently seeing footage of 2-month juveniles. The majority measured 2.2 centimeters standard length. The largest one measured 2.6 centimeters standard length. So that's a chubby one that liked eating a lot more than the others. They aren't all that hard to breed, I would say. And they start resembling their parents prior to the 1 month marker if it's the dark variant, or the variant that's been line bred to stay dark. And they put down rather many eggs at the same time. They often put down many eggs at the same place, so they don't spread out one egg here and one egg there, or a few eggs here and a few eggs there like some other species. I've found eggs in black-beard algae if you've got that, and I've also found eggs underneath plant leaves, and I found eggs in spawning mops, and I found eggs on the glass, and they seem to put down eggs a little bit of everywhere, but often not few at one place, so not like some other species. The eggs are rather small, and as it's well, I'm guessing that due to since they're line bred for a long time, you get slightly more fish that are bad, or like that don't develop correctly, I should say, that don't look like they should. Like a couple of them get shorter snouts and other things, like the one currently in the footage as close to you as possible to the right. It's got a little bit of a short snout, but there's a few other species that resemble this fish, not the dark variant per se, but the variant that isn't line bred to be dark. One of them is Osteogaster ainea, or previously Corydoras ainus, and another one is Osteogaster venezuelanus, previously Corydoras venezuelanus. Another one is Osteogaster melanotoenia, previously Corydoras melanotoenia. And for some reason, while scrolling through like identification posts on the internet, there seem to be a lot of people asking about or thinking that Brochis splendens resembles some of these fish as well, which I don't really understand, since Brochis splendens is a much larger fish and they're vastly different from the others. And the fish that I mentioned at first, they are all a lineage 7 fish as well. Meanwhile, Brochis splendens is a lineage 8 fish. And they're currently in a 63 liter tank filtered with a power head and also a double sponge filter. In a second now we'll see footage of an adult female Osteogaster schultzei, which is not line bred to be dark. There's a lot of other fishes, so I'm sorry for not great footage, but and as it's older female as well, like the gold shoulder line isn't as apparent as it once was when it was younger. However, I've brushed off my paint skills and tried to give you an idea of how they look when they're slightly younger or slightly brighter in color, I guess, like the gold shoulder thing in a still picture. And here we've got the adult female that isn't line bred to be dark. The gold line isn't as apparent as I would have wished for. I didn't find any other of these non-dark ones to show you, but I brushed off my paint skills, and as you can see here, that's what they look like when they're a bit younger. So the yellow line is thicker behind the gill plate, and then it fades along the fish. Here's some Osteogaster ainea to compare, or previously Corydoras aineus. And that was all that I had. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, share and comment, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Bye.